Naturally. Why else would you tune in? Of course we're going to have beer. This is Bierkritik, and you are welcome. Today on Bierkritik, we're trying Michelob Ultra Amber. See, I've never really drank Michelob.
I've always kind of liked Michelob Ultra. It's just one of those oddities, I guess. It's kind of like the Bud Select 55, Anheuser-Busch. A broke clock is right twice a day.
Well, this, as being an Anheuser-Busch product, as a matter of fact, Michelob was originally marketed as their premium line. But they should have kept with their original teardrop bottle. Those were cool looking. Teardrop bottle with the foil top. Oh yeah, those were cool. They should have stuck with those instead of making it a fucking long neck like all the rest of the beers.
But at the same time, I understand why they did it. I mean, it's a fuck of a lot cheaper to just buy a shit ton of one type of bottle.
Yeah. Not a lot of emphasis is put on packaging anymore.
No. But one type of bottle is cheaper to produce, cheaper to get to the bottling plant. It's cheaper to only have to make one shape of six-pack holder, all these things.
Yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of it actually probably had to do with the in sales places, because if all your six-packs are the same size, it's far easier to allocate shelf space.
That is true.
We have a rather large growing collection of beer bottles, and the Modelo bottles are that short and fat and weird, and they throw off everything on that shelf. Anyway.
Yeah, I can't find... I looked online for information on this. I can't find out when it was released, or if anyone knows, let me know. I think it's a relatively new product.
I believe it is as well. I don't remember ever seeing the Mick Ultra Amber before, but since we started doing the review show, I'm finding I do like amber, darker beers more. And I enjoyed Mick Ultra back in the day most of my life, so why not give the darker one a shot?
I mean, this is kind of our first, other than, or on the show anyways, doing kind of a light beer, so. Not in color, but
yeah, this is
calories.
I believe this is the first actually marketed as a light beer that we've done.
You don't get a lot of head to it. I beat you this time.
What do you mean?
I got my glass filled first.
The only reason I normally beat you is because I normally don't have to stop in the middle.
Can you let me have it?
No, you definitely beat me that time. I think you may have beat me with the other Anheuser-Busch product as well. That nasty ass Budweiser.
I'm not getting a whole lot of scent to it. I mean, it's light beer, so it's...
It definitely has a richer smell than regular Michelob Ultra, but there's definitely not a heavy scent to it by any means.
No. But scent is only part of it.
Yeah, it's time to get the taste of that repeal reform out of my mouth. Cheers. Ooh, I like that.
Not bad. It's a light beer, so it's almost water. You know.
Yeah, there's not much going on there. I mean, it's an American style lager to begin with. Then you add in the fact that it's marketed as a light beer. There's not going to be a whole lot to it.
We've gotten so adjusted from doing the show to more robust flavors that light beers just might not do it for us anymore.
I actually really do like the flavor of this, though.
I do too. I'm just not getting a whole lot of flavor though.
No, there's definitely not a whole lot of flavor. This, in my opinion, your heavier flavored beers are more like cold weather beer.
Yeah.
Your lighter flavored beers that you can drink faster are your warm weather beers. You know, you're thirsty, you're hot, you're going to try to drink shit faster. If it's a real heavy flavor, you're going to turn your stomach.
That is true. That is true.
This is a nice, light flavored, like barbecue beer, in my opinion. I think this would be a badass barbecue beer, actually.
Yeah, it would. It would.
And honestly, I only ever drank Mich Ultra in summer. It was mostly with my brother-in-law playing golf.
Yeah.
Walking around for 18 holes, getting a little more tipsy.
But I will say it doesn't have the Anheuser-Busch.
No, it doesn't punch you in your fucking throat.
No. This is an actual drinkable beer.
Yeah, this is kudos, Anheuser-Busch. It was, you know, your second time of the day. What?
How true. I mean, it does, and it looks nice in the glass. It's nice, kind of a darker lager color, nice amber color, like it's advertised.
And I actually get a little more of the, almost like a woodsy flavor. It's definitely the barley in it. The barley in it definitely isn't roasted dark enough to be catching the chocolate or coffee flavors off of it.
No.
But it's a good medium roast, so you get kind of that woodsy flavor.
A little bit.
And this is just a good drinkable beer. It's got a little more flavor to it than regular Michelob Ultra, but not enough to make me afraid to turn my stomach on a 100-degree day.
Yeah. It's definitely one of those that hot day, mowing the yard. You know, I'd like to have a beer. Michelob Ultra Amber.
Yeah, I can already tell you, summer 2018, this is what I'm going to be standing over the barbecue grill with.
Probably, I don't know.
This or hams.
Oh yeah, definitely hams.
By the by, if anybody sees hams in a bottle anywhere, shoot us a message.
Yeah, no shit. Love to find it in a bottle. I don't know if they put it in a bottle yet. I mean, when the company was, originally running, they bottled it. I mean, they bottled it like every other beer. Since Miller Coors reintroduced it, I don't know if they do bottles. It could just be cans at this point. And they could do it later on. We'll find out.
We may have to start another petition.
Could be. Which reminds me, we almost have 100 signatures on the Falstaff petition, so keep it going.
Hell yeah, guys.
We're doing something. I mean, we're still got a long ways to go, but we're getting there, slowly but surely. For the beer drinkers of the world. Oh yeah, I mean, super, super drinkable.
Oh yeah. It's just a good light beer. They didn't...
It's a light beer with enough flavor to let you know you're drinking a beer.
Yeah, and I like it because where most of your light beers that have any flavor to them at all fuck up is all the flavor is next to nil except for one that is way overpowering.
Yeah.
This is like all of the flavors of your beer have been turned up just a little bit over where they normally would be for a light beer.
Yeah.
Not just one to kill everything else. Which Anheuser-Busch is fucking known for.
Yeah, they are. Like we said in the other video, we had such high hopes for the 33 Repeal Reserve, and it just let us down. It let us down. For a couple history buffs, 33 Repeal Reserve was like, yeah, fuck yeah, we'll try that, and they done. No. Should have been left to history.
Yep.
This one, on the other hand, I hope they keep this one around. This is pretty damn good.
At 33 Reserve, we were actually walking around the grocery store talking about how we hadn't seen it yet and we didn't know anywhere we could buy it from. We didn't know when they were going to stop the limited edition on it. When all of a sudden both of us realized we were standing
Right
2.5 feet from a giant display of six-packs, and we both looked at each other like, Jesus, we're fucking idiots.
Which I don't remember being there last week, but it could have been because I wasn't really...
We were looking in the coolers, not next to the coolers. They didn't even have any of this shit cold.
No, we had to bring it home and cool it. Which, that's okay because you don't want to drink it in the parking lot. But you like the option if it's there. That you couldn't. You had to take it home and cool it down.
Well, and the whole thing of it is a lot of people think heat skunks beer. No, it doesn't.
No.
What skunks beer is temperature differential. When you let it get hot, cold, it skunks. So, if you're buying beer that you're not going to put in the fridge for a while, you buy it, off the shelf warm, because it's going to sit out and be warm for a couple of days or a week before you put it in your fridge. You don't want it to go from cold in the cooler to room temperature back to as cold as the fridge is.
Yeah.
However, the bottom half of our fridge is reserved for beer, so if we could buy it cold, that's the way we buy it.
Yeah. Listen.
You beat me on the pour, I beat you on the drink.
Yeah. Superior Light Beer, Michelob Ultra Amber. 3.2 carbs, 95 calories. 4.0 alcohol by volume. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri. A superior light beer. I agree. I agree with them on this one. It is a superior light beer. It is quite nice. So.
This makes me 2 for 2, suggesting light beers to you.
Oh, we haven't tried another light beer on the show.
Not on the show, I mean just in life.
Yeah, that's true. He got me on Miller Lite, which up until we started the show and up until I was introduced to Hamm's, Miller Lite was my go-to beer. Now it's Hamm's.
And Miller Lite is definitely not the best beer I've ever had, but it was the best I'd ever had for a reasonably priced, every fucking place is going to have it beer.
Yeah. Which I'd like we've discussed, I'd like to do a review on it now to see how well it stacks up against the other beers we tried, just to see how our tastes have changed over the years, and how see if we think it's as good as it was when we liked it, you know. That might be a review we do in the future. Plus, they come in the cool bottles now, the tiny bottles, which are nice. It'd look good on the shelf.
That's kind of cool.
So, but Michelob Ultra Amber.
Definitely try it. This is, it is definitely a light beer, but it's good. It's definitely one of the best Anheuser-Busch products I've ever had.
Yeah.
But on a slightly different note, idea that he and I have been kicking around for a minute, want to ask y'all's opinion on. We were talking about all these different beers that we have drank back in the day. You know, Natural Light, Steel Reserve, Miller Lite, Budweiser, Bud Light, High Life, fucking just on and on and on. I've been talking about going to the gas station and picking up, you know, just one of the $2 Tallboy cans of each of these different cheapo bullshit beers. And he and I just sitting here and cracking one open and splitting the Tallboy in between the two mugs and basically do a speed round of reviews and see how many of them we can get through in a single video before neither of us are making sense anymore.
the watch us get drunk video, which could easily happen. I mean, I could see that happening.
Especially when you start throwing the crazy shit in there with high alcohol contents like
Steel Reserve,
Mickey's, Smirnoff Ice Triple Black.
I wouldn't go that far. That's not really what I consider a beer.
It's absolutely not a beer, and that's why I didn't say only beers when I was explaining it. I was saying the drinks that we used to drink back in the day as a speed round. Mainly beers.
That's one of those
mainly beers.
That might get us sick, though. All that beer with the Smirnoff Ice on top of it. Oh my god! Especially, I don't know. Does anyone know? Do they still make the Smirnoff Green Apple?
Yes, they do.
The Smirnoff Ice Green Apple, because I used to drink that shit out of those back in the day, and I don't know if I could do it anymore. It's too sweet. Just especially you drink beer first and put that on top of it. I think that would just make that would make you lose your cookies.
If I was going to throw Smirnoff Ice in there, it'd be the Triple Black, because it's always been my favorite. And it would be the absolute last one, making as sure as possible we were way too drunk to either make it there or give a fuck once we made it there.
Yeah, because that's almost like, especially from experience, after you've been drinking, Smirnoff Ice is like drinking a fucking soda pop.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, it's like drinking a Sprite almost, I mean.
It's kind of the same way Mickey's is.
Yeah.
And that is one that we have both agreed we are going to have to do on this show, even though it is malt liquor, not a beer.
Yeah, we've kind of tried to avoid malt liquors because I'm never been a fan. You know, Colt 45 is fucking King Cobras. Oh my god. Whoa. Yuck.
Yeah, the Coke 45. Fuck.
No, thank you. You keep your malt liquors. I don't want them. But
However, honestly, it is borderline intriguing to me.
yeah.
However, this is a Bierkritik show and channel. So with the Mickeys and any other random malt liquors I or we decide to pick up, even like that one beer I keep looking at every time we go to the store to do the build your own 6-pack, that's actually a malt liquor.
Yeah. Although we don't know the name of it because it's fucking...
It's some German shit that I... Yeah.
Can't even pronounce the fucking name of it, so...
But I figure when we do shit like that...
I have to pronounce it phonetically.
I think when we do shit like that, we're going to have to get a beer that we kind of know.
Yeah.
That's going to be a quick review, so we have our beer review.
Yeah.
And then do the Mickey's Hand Grenade fucking review after it in one video.
Yeah.
Because who the fuck doesn't like Mickey's Hand Grenades? Honestly, I probably hate them now, but I have drank more than mother... I shouldn't be alive just on those by themselves. I don't know what my stomach's going to do when I introduce that shit to it again after this many years.
I don't know. It's probably not going to like it. It's going to be like, what the fuck are you doing to me?
I'm afraid my stomach's going to go, I remember what happened last time,
It just shut itself off. And I don't think so, motherfucker. Yeah. But, anyways, Michelob Ultra Amber. Try it. Drink
shot.
it. It's good
shit. Definitely a summer beer, but good shit. This is what's going to be at all of my barbecues this coming year. Well, this and
PBR and hams and Newcastle. And some of the other stuff we like, some of the Mexican beers. We've actually discovered quite a few beers that we liked.
Actually, more than I ever anticipated.
Right? I mean, the stuff that we like has definitely outweighed the stuff that we didn't like. There's only been a few that we didn't really like.
Yeah. I think we're sitting at 2 or 3 that I couldn't finish.
Yeah.
Out of...
What? This will be number 15? No, the 15th review, I believe. I could be wrong. I don't know.
I know we're over a 12-pack, but not to a 24-pack yet, so somewhere in there.
Yeah, somewhere in there. I think it's 15. I think this will be 15.
I know we had to expand to another shelf for the bottle collection, so...
Yeah.
Anyway, try it. This is... For super-duper light American beers, which almost all American light beers are super-duper light flavored.
Yeah.
This is definitely one of the best.
Yeah. If you don't want strong flavors, you just want something refreshing. Refreshing is the perfect word for this, because it's watery enough that it's going to quench your thirst, and heavy enough that you're going to taste that you're going to know that, hey, this is a beer. You know?
Yeah. But it's also not heavy enough that it's going to turn your stomach or make it to where you don't want to eat. And this would be a good floating down the river beer.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. This is... Most definitely. We might have to actually try that.
We might have a field trip video this summer.
I like hams. Hams is kind of a float down the river beer, too. Yeah. Cooler full pulling behind your fucking kayak or something.
Hams is just a... You want a fucking beer?
Yeah.
Type of beer. It doesn't matter what you're doing, what time of year it is. Hams.
Hell, I might have one after we get done with this. So.
Yeah, probably.
Anyways. Don't drink and drive. If you do, you're an idiot. And I think we're going to cut this one off and have a good night, everyone. Or a good day, or whenever the fuck you're watching this. I don't know. But watch it. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, do the thing.
Have a good day. Life's too short to do anything different.
Damn straight. And happy Thanksgiving, since we're recording this the day before Thanksgiving.
No, we're not. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Enjoy your turkey and don't get in no family fights. And if you do, come out on top. Beat that motherfucker's ass.
Remember, it's not Thanksgiving unless one of the uncles goes to the hospital.
That's right. Wait a minute, I am an uncle. Fuck.
Depending upon which house we're at, I'm an uncle at the other one.
That is true. God damn it.
Well, it looks like we're getting in a fist fight later, so if you see us all fucked up on the next one, you know why.